brothers in the church here when that visitor stormed the front door there with his donated coffee. Yeah. I was watching it too, but I seen that Dr. Watkins jumped in first, and then Dr. Warren came back for the cover just in case. Amen. Thank you for that. Just goes to show you they still know what time it is. Amen. Praise God for that. I kind of observe things like that because not that nobody is afraid, we just want to protect our folk. Especially women, since it's just Women's Month, we don't want nothing. All right, the scripture lesson bulletin says it comes out of Mark 22nd chapter, Mark 14, 23 through 26. Let me read that to you today. You don't have to stand. Let me do the word for you. Starting from the 22nd verse of the 14th chapter of Mark. As they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed and brake it, and gave it to them and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." And he took the cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, and they drank all of it. And he said unto them, "This is my body of the New Testament, which is shed for many. Verily I say unto you, I will drink no more of the fruit of the vine until that day that I drink it new in the kingdom of God." Yes. And when they had sang a hymn, he went out into the Mount of Olives. Yes. Word of God for the people of God. I ask you to join me as my subject is drinking new. Drinking. Father, we thank you for another opportunity to come and to give praise to your word. Father, we just pray, Father, that your spirit and your guidance illuminates this congregation, oh now, that you heal everybody that's here, you touch every spirit that's here. Father, you combine them in the spirit of our living God. And for that we give you eternal praise. Amen. Amen. You know, in this text written by Mark, I know you know this, but this helps me. You know he didn't see Jesus himself. I know you know that. But he's doing this writing. He gets this writing from Peter, and it's handed down to him verbally. And so he's trying his best to put this together. And so we know that he wrote the first of the Gospels, followed by Matthew and Luke. And so this particular Gospel, he's just taking what he hears, and it's sort of in the raw. He's just writing it down. He's not asking for anyone to edit it. He's just saying that this is what I heard. And this is what I wrote. This is simple as it is. And as I had mentioned to you the last couple of Sundays, as I was preaching on the kingdom of God. Yeah. And I mentioned to you that Jesus had started a revolutionary type of gospel. Yes. And the purpose of his gospel, as he had edited from Isaiah, he said, "I have good news for the poor. I have good news." And you know from the preaching, his good news was that God was a God of all the people. Yeah. Yes. Wasn't just a God for Israel. He said he was a God for all the people. And that was significant because poor people were counted out when it came to worshiping God. You really couldn't even go into the temple. And so So Jesus thought that that was just irresponsible, and that God, and living God, was a God of all the people. Right? He wanted them to know that good news, that they were in this new kingdom. And that's what Jesus was preaching for the 3 years of his ministry. And in this particular reading, we use this as our blueprint up into Easter. For we know there's 5 weeks, approximately 5 weeks from today, that we will be celebrating Easter. And over these few weeks, we're going to walk with Jesus through 94 hours of events that changed the course of this world. The 94-hour period started when Jesus sat down with his disciples to eat the Passover meal. It wasn't called his Last Supper. This was the Passover meal. It ended on Easter Sunday morning when the disciples discovered that the tomb was empty. Between these two events, Jesus went into the Garden of Gethsemane, where he was crushed by the burden he was facing. Then he was arrested, put on trial. He was tortured at the hands of the Jews and the Romans. Then after spending 6 hours on the cross, he died. They removed his dead body from the cross, wrapped it in spices, and placed it in a tomb. The last 72 hours was a countdown of him in the tomb. And so today we're going to examine what Mark had to say and how this helped to illuminate these words that are on these particular pages just for a moment. One thing I wanted to say first also too is that you'll notice that in every phase of Jesus, the bread, body, it says that he gives thanks first. Yes. And that's a sermon in and of itself. Yeah. That for every step that he took, he gave thanks. Yes. Thanks to God. Yes. And so sometimes we get busy. And we'll gobble up the food. Sometimes we'll set about our schedules and all that we say and do. And then we forget to give thanks to God. So I encourage us to give thanks as often as we can in our own special way. Thanks may just be a gesture. As we say, have mercy, God. That could mean thanks. Or we can say, praise your name. That could be thanks. We're not asking you to do verbatim as Jesus did. We're just asking that your heart be the same as Jesus is. That every opportunity that you get, you take a chance to give a thanks. Amen? Amen. In this verse 25, where he says that until the day when I drink it new in the kingdom of God. Here was a forward look of faith. Even in the very midst of the darkest hour, Jesus' separation from the disciples would only be temporary. He was sure that God's purpose was not to be defeated by the staves and spears of the soldiers in the garden to which he was going, or by the cross. He looked on to the final victory. It was partly an apocalyptic note which made the early Christian celebration of the Lord's Supper a joyful affair. Good. Not a looking backward to tragedy, but a looking forward to victory and the consummation of the kingdom. You know, that's why we sing that song. Victory is mine, mine, all mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory is mine, all mine. And the writer writer says these words in a Quaker poem. It says, speak to our conditions. There are dark hours in everyone's life. Dark hours in the history of civilization. Amen. When the only life possible is life with an intimate sense of death at the door. It is easy then to drift into a sense of defeat. On the horizon of the Western world, Christians' apocalypse have been rapidly replaced in the minds of many by a secular scientific apocalypse, the sure coming of doom, not a day of the Lord, but a day of unrelieved disaster. Yeah. We need desperately the faith that will enable us to look forward, confident that God's kingdom is everlasting. Yes. Persuaded that he will and his will cannot be brought to suffer any final eclipse. For we remember that in a sermon last week, God said, fear not, little flock. He said he'll be with us until the end of this world. And Apostle Paul said there's going to be some tribulations. There's going to be some trouble. And there's going to be some despair. And it's going to look like the dark days are here to stay. But as the songwriter had just sang, it said that we got to keep our eyes on the prize and on the Lord. Because we know the dark days are everywhere. And Jesus, when he's preaching to us, they said he's preaching with so fervently and earnestly that he believes everything that he says. He believes it so that when the people hear him, it's not that he is speaking so eloquently, he's just speaking so truthfully. And he's speaking with such a purpose. And they're wondering how come he's not afraid. Because the Roman soldiers have heard about him too. Pontius Pilate had heard about him too. And the rabbis and the Jews, everybody has heard about him too. And as the old folk would say, they ain't happy. Jesus is messing up everything. He's got people shouting, people stomping their feet and clapping their hands and praising the Lord. Because it's not what he says, it's what he does. They have proof of the miraculous work of the power of the Holy Spirit. He just asks you, what do you want? That's always funny because we have to go around and ask everybody, well, what do you want? What do you really want? I can hear him now. Well, you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Some would come out, I need money. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you want? Do you want a new heart? Do you want a spirit that allows you to see the goodness of the Lord in everything that you do? Do you want to become a better Christian? Enter my heart, as the song says. But that's what you really want. Because there are just some things that only the Lord can divide. And if you get to a point in your life, Jesus is trying to tell us is that it takes a long time to see the goodness of the Lord in your life and to understand what God is really talking about. It takes some battles and wars. It takes for you to be way down and to get way up. It takes for you to get confused and to wonder, is the Lord really on my side? It takes that. David had to find out, he said it wasn't until he went into the sanctuary that he understood that it wasn't about him. It was all about God, to bring God's glory. And that's hard teaching.